Hello, everyone. We are back for another free training that we offer here in this group called Seamless Academy, Seamless Insurance Reimbursement and Non-Surgical Hair Replacement Community. The whole purpose of this group, I know we do have a few members. The whole purpose of this group is to be able to come and teach and educate beauty professionals, yeah, rather they are aspiring to be a part of get into the hair loss industry, uh, being able to know what type of trainings are. We want to know what type of trainings are available for these individuals. So that's pretty much what this community was made for. And a lot of times, we kind of get caught up in making investment for things that we're not always sure if that's what we really want to do. So I put together this community so you guys can have the chance to see if that's what you're really wanting. So that's what we're in here for today. I like to go ahead and be informative. There's just a lot of things out here that I've been exposed to, other individuals are exposed to, and we just want you guys to know about that. So today, I think I was already sharing my screen. I want to talk to you guys about, is it worth, let me move that out of the way. Is it worth adding, accepting insurance or medical financing in your business? Okay. Just a little introduction about myself. I'm Amber McCray, your lucrative insurance strategist, and I am a certified clinical trichologist as well as a non-surgical hair replacement specialist. Uh, I I can answer that question. Yes, it is worth accepting insurance reimbursements and medical financing. There's so many, there's so much funding available to our clients, and no, every client does not get these type of things. Everybody does not always qualify for them, but having them available makes it where it's easier for the beauty professional to present their offer to help these clients, as well as makes it easy for the clients to see like, hey, there are other things available for me to help with my services. So then I'm dealing with, just to give a little background, clinical trichologists, we deal with, and even hair loss practitioners, we deal with helping a client restore their hair from the scalp by getting to the root cause. And so when we present to them some type of plan of action, whether that's a 6-month plan, 12-month plan, we're offering a cushioned price sometimes that can not always seem as affordable to your clients. And so you want to offer things like care credit. Are they a veteran? Can you get them medical reimbursement through government contracting? And government contracting is things like the VA, which is the Veteran Affairs Hospitals. Are they military? Do they have TRICARE insurance? Do they have Blue Cross Blue Shield insurance? Do they have United Healthcare? Just having those options. And some people have severe hair loss conditions, cancer patients, they have things in their policy that say, hey, if you're experiencing cancer, we cover cranial prosthesis. There's others who, like, say, if their deductible is met, um, they get so much coverage towards durable medical equipment. So those are things you have to consider, and those are things that you can offer. And even if that client does not necessarily qualify for that, they're very appreciative that you even have the knowledge base to know what's available to them. And like I said, for those things that insurance doesn't cover, you have other funding, and that's where the care credit and other medical financing options come in, or even presenting your own in-house financing and just making things um, more applicable. So what I wanted to show you guys today was just a few examples of actual insurance reimbursements, government contracting reimbursements, things that were actually applied to people's hair loss plans. And and the client was more able to say like, hey, if the VA is going to pay for it, I think I want that. Or if my insurance is going to contribute, $1,000 or $750 or whatever the case may be, $1,500 or maybe even the whole thing, I think I can do that, and then they don't mind. It's on, even if it's applied as like a coupon towards something, you'll see that. So I want to share with you guys some examples. Okay, here's some real life examples. I have a backstory behind it all the time, just so you guys can, have that awareness of what's available. One thing that helps me close plans, let me show it a different way. One thing that helps me close plans with people is the fact that I'm able to give these options. Okay. All right. Now, one thing here, let me see if I make sure it's showing for you guys. Oh, perfect. Okay. Let me make it a full screen show. All right. So here are a few. First, I want to give you guys some examples of students I've worked with who did go through the provider enrollment process and are actually listed as providers. The benefit of being a listed provider, sometimes you're able to be found because you are listed. There are people who, when their hair falls out, a lot of them, the first thing they do is go to their doctor. Okay, they go to their doctor, and and because they're losing hair medically, they may want to ask, hey, can I get a unit? Can I get a wig? Can I get a cranial prosthesis? And so they can go to their insurance company and see who's listed to cover those type of services. I think that's great. And that gets that person in your door. And that's somebody you would have never touched had you not been listed in the provider network. Okay. I have another student, the same thing happened to them. They're able to advertise on their website like, hey, I am listed with TRICARE. Ask me how you can get serviced. Okay. So I know this individual in particular, because she was listed in her area with TRICARE, there were two clients who were able to come to her, were referred to her from TRICARE, the insurance company, to get medical coverage. Those TRICARE, the type of TRICARE plan they had, that was automatically $2,295 for a cranial prosthesis install. All she had to do was consult with this individual and get their size and order them a unit. And remember, guys, I have some old videos that talks about the markup. So we do not, what is usually charged to our clients, and this is in any industry, it's not us just making money. We may not be paying that amount. We have like a base rate amount that we charge. So let's say that a unit, this person's fitting, the wholesale price of that unit was $300 by the time you got the wholesale price. $300 marked up 3 to 5 times is only $900 to or $50 to $1,500. So you might can get this individual 2 units. Okay, because I'm not saying to bill insurance and not get the people what they want. But I do think that, like this with her, she had 2 clients. That was $4,000, a little over $4,000 in revenue that she was able to add to her pocket right now. So I definitely think that was worth that. But like I said, I'm gonna show you guys some checks that you can do. Oh, this is just when people want to qualify, let them see that. You learn that type of stuff in our course. So here's a person who they had United Healthcare. All right. Their plan said they would cover $500 towards a cranial prosthesis service. So this is $500 that they didn't have to pay on their plan. I think anybody, that's like saving, we go to the grocery store, you buy one, get one free. I'm cool with my buy one, get one free. So let's say this client's total bill was $1,500 for their cranial prosthesis. You can apply this $500 to that, and then you only have to do a payment plan for the remaining balance. And I like to have the different sources to show for them, because you may get $500 from insurance, you may get $1,000 from the VA, you may get so much from another insurance or from the HSA account. I've had that. So we try to teach more than just insurance reimbursement, but because that's the buzzword that people want to hear, and it's just too much to put. Oh, here's Seamless Academy's insurance reimbursement, government contracting, HSA account. We don't want to do it like that. And I am going to check back for questions. So if you have any questions, guys, please make sure you put it in the comments, because we're going to acknowledge them at the end. Oh, when I check, click out of the screen, because right now I can't see. Here's TRICARE. I'm not making this up, guys. These are payments that the insurance companies are sending for these people's services. So I think any client will be happy with $2,295 being added towards whatever type of plan they have. With me being a trichologist, sometimes a cranial prosthesis is included in my client's hair restoration plan. If a hair restoration plan is, anywhere from $4,500 to $7,500 or even $10,000. I've had clients where we've been able to pull from different sources to get a bulk of that covered. And I want to teach you guys how to do that. So that's just a few examples of what you're able to do when it comes to getting those services covered for your clients. Hey, how you doing, Makisha? Yes, I want you guys to get certified too. Okay, it's when you're certified. So, like I said, now that y'all seen examples, let me just break down what certification allows for you to be able to do. When you certify your center, or when you get if you're in the field of hair loss, like I said, you do not want to leave money on the table for yourself or for your clients. All right, it's not even about a lot of people get caught up in the money thing. Yes, you want to get paid. I mean, it helps you go a little bit harder when you know it's worth to pay. Okay, a lot of us have already been doing things like, many of us already have clients in our chairs now who we've had to come up with crochet attachment, braids, crisscrossing the braids a certain way so it can cover an area of hair loss, and because we don't have that right certification, we're not able to get on with these insurance companies or get listed with Care Credit, because Care Credit is not going to cover a provider that says they're doing braid styles and crochet styles. You have to put the terms that they want to see. They might want to see it, make it look like you have a medical spa, medi-spa. They may want you to look like, well, Care Credit has really been irking me lately, but we find ways around it. But Care Credit used to just cover, durable medical equipment, non-surgical hair placement specialist. That's what we do. So if you have any type of certification in hair loss, whether you're a hair loss practitioner, a trichologist, a non-surgical hair placement specialist, you definitely want to add this to your, you want to get certified to be able to do insurance. And let's just say, you don't have any of those certifications. We do have some trainings coming up where you can get certified. And the reason why we put emphasis on making sure you get a certification, because insurance companies and other vendors, some vendors don't care, but they want to see that you have some type of certificate of completion in these specialty areas. These not to open a new place. I'm a hairstylist and barber. I'm focusing now on hair loss specialty. Yes. Tell you, Miss Morris, there is so much in that. And like I said, and with you having, and we can help you get your niche in that. If you already do hairstyling and barbering, you already have clients in your chair that hairline may not be as strong. Or like I said, just the different stylings that we have with our clients. These people are already in our chairs, guys. And we're just trying to teach you other alternatives that are available for them. And because they have, even if they don't have a medical diagnosis, we're going to teach you how to go help them communicate with their doctor so they can get that medical diagnosis, and we can apply this to an insurance claim, or we can write up an invoice that they can share with their insurance companies to get reimbursement from your facility. Some people don't get as far as going into the, we may never do a claim, but you're working with me, I can make sure you get a claim submitted correctly. And I'm going to teach you how to do it as well. I teach you guys what I do. And those were some checks that I've had that paid directly to me. And there were checks that we also had paid directly to, we had checks paid directly to other facilities that, there were other people who needed those checks for their facilities. And I was able to do it for them. Someday I was focused on alopecia, and my phone is ringing every day. I just need to get set up correctly. If you let people know that you help with hair loss, this is a true example of what happens. That's what happens. When they see your before and afters, or like, now I know I have some people who get nervous, like, hey, I got this certification, I don't know what to do with it. Put yourself out there. Put yourself out there, because y'all, it is so many, especially with this COVID going on, there are so many people experiencing hair loss like no other. The medications, there's a diagnosis code that is called alopecia and medically drug-induced alopecia, because people are getting alopecia or experiencing hair loss because of the type of medications they're on. If you're in trichology or a hair loss practitioner, you learn about deficiencies that clients are having going on. So of course, they're coming to you as like their wellness person. They need to know that there's somewhere they can go. I do want to show, I didn't show you guys one thing, because like I said, the government contract, I want you to see this government contract, that thing is real, okay? Because they help clients too. So when we're dealing with, and actually I have to These are real things, but of course I have to keep the people's information private. So that's where you see the lines to cover it up. These are real cases, real claims. Okay, so here is a client who um, they requested, they were with the VA. Okay, they're with the VA, and the VA was able to send a purchase order, which is this is what it's called, to cover their fitting and consultation and their cranial prosthesis. Their cranial prosthesis coverage, they were able to get $3,700 towards that, and their consultation and fitting was $297. If you add that up, you're looking at about $4,000. Okay, I teach you guys how to communicate with these individuals so you can get this too. All right. I ain't saying it varies from VA to VA. I mean, they be playing, but here's another one. This person was able to get $1,500 coverage as well as the fitting and consultation. So that totaled up to $1,697 is their total. All right. And like I said, it is steps to this. I know it seems easy, but there are steps and there's protocols that you want to see done to get this stuff done correctly. We do not want you to, did it show when I showed you guys that? Oh, hold on, I pressed. Oh, I don't know if I showed it to you guys. Oh, just in case I didn't show it. Let me make sure, because I know sometimes I don't click the share button. Share screen. I didn't click to see if you guys could see it. Share. And make sure. Because I didn't add it to the. Okay, did you? Okay, yeah. So y'all did see those. Okay. So these are things that you want to be able to offer. And like I said, you can get on with the government agencies in your area so they can call you and say, hey, I know this is somebody I do that. It's just really getting yourself out there. All right, Mrs. Morris. I do constant. I'm gonna drop my link so you guys, if any of you need to chat with me about what your business needs, we can make sure we set that up. So I can offer, we have some trainings coming up. If you are interested in learning all this stuff, we have 2 trainings coming up at the end of the year. How do I get started with all of this? Okay, good. I'm glad you asked that, Ms. Morris, because we are actually on that. So she wants to know, how can she get started on all of this and what road to take? So the first thing you want, y'all already have the first thing out of the way. You're a licensed cosmetologist. Okay. The next thing you want to do, you want to make sure that you are certified in the field of hair loss, have a certificate of completion in the field of hair loss. All right. And, after that, just getting training for insurances and things like that. You want to make sure you get your NPI, which I will help you get that. And you get your business established. You want to have an EIN number. But if you don't have any of that right now, to come work with me, all you need is a cosmetology license, and I will teach you how to do the rest. Let me show you guys some upcoming classes that we have going on, and just kind of let you guys know what is available to our beauty professionals and barbers, because we do both. I have had I have had them in both. So, okay. Oh, where's my latest flyer? Okay, I'm trying to get you guys the flyer so you guys can see what we have coming up. So we have 2 trainings coming up. I do have a training coming up next month in August. I'm the owner, I'm the founder of Seamless Academy, and Seamless Academy includes 3 parts. Okay, 3 parts. We have a part 1, a part 2, a part 3. Part 1 is dealing with making sure you get certified to be a non-surgical hair placement specialist. That's a 2-day training. One of the days are done online, virtually, so you can learn the theory part, because when you come in person to do your hands-on training, we want to make sure that you have you understand the theory, and we can spend that whole day working hands-on. All right. And in that hands-on training, we're really just kind of teaching you all the concepts. Oh, here it is. I can show you guys the flyer so I can get those dates right for you. With that hands-on training, you're able to learn a couple of things. We want to make sure that you learn. The theory is very important because you need to know how to properly invoice, so you don't think that I'm just making these prices up. Okay. Okay. So I'm about to share the screen with you guys so y'all can see that. Share screen, Chrome tab. I should have had all this stuff up, but all right. So here's our first training that's coming up. So Seamless Academy, all-inclusive course. Let me make sure that you guys can see it. Okay, it is. All right. Sims Academy is all inclusive course. And like I say, we have 2 days of the part one, which is the intro to non-surgical hair replacement. And your virtual day is done on Zoom for 4 hours, where we go over the theory. So that's what type of basis to use, the different hair types, the different the base types, hair types, the different sizes that are available for cranial prosthesis, the different vendors that you can order from. Because, like I said, we don't just pull this price out the sky. Insurance technically only covers cranial prosthesis, but I do teach you guys how to kind of apply it that way. But on that claim form, it's going to say that you're ordering a cranial prosthesis. So for those who may be into trichology and hair loss practitioner like myself, I still needed to know the terms and the proper descriptions for non-surgical hair replacement so I can know how to apply that. So that is going on August 15th online. But day 2 will be in person, where we'll be doing the hands-on portion and actually learning how to apply it, learn about the different adhesive types, the tapes, how to really put it on your client, how to do a consultation for that client so you can figure out what it is they need. And even, like I said, get their insurance information or offer those different things the different payment methods that they need. Part 2 is your day 2, which is the insurance reimbursement and medical marketing. And that is done online virtually. And we teach is how to get your business established, how to get enrolled as a provider with these different networks that your clients are with, your TRICARES, your Blue Cross Blue Shields, all of that type of stuff, your United Healthcare, your Aetna. We go through the provider enrollment process, and then you learn what to expect once you become a provider. How do you do a claim? How do you be able to submit claims electronically or through fax? What does a claim look like? How do you know how much this person is going to get paid? How do you check that patient's eligibility? We go that deep into it. Okay. And because that's a lot to learn in one day, which will be going on that next week, we spread this all out. We had that part 3 where we'll be working with you in a group setting for 3 months of coaching and mentorship. And that'll help us get you signed up for the multiple companies that you would like to get with, as well as we have Q&A sessions every 2 weeks where you'll be assigned assignments, as well as answering any questions of the things that we have you working on. And you'll get trainings every 2 weeks as well. And that goes on from August to October. All right. Now, like I say, if next month is too quick or too soon, we do have our other training coming up, which is our non-surgical hair replacement intensive. And that is going on in November. Okay. Here you will have 7 educators, guys. 7 educators that will also be going through the non-surgical hair replacement theory, how to install an application. You'll be learning different techniques from all of these educators. Okay. The ways to do like advanced blending techniques, how to do repairs and customization. We're still going to go into the insurance and medical financing. And then we'll have somebody who's going to be teaching you how to truly do business and branding. So we have Takara, who'll be your business coach. She'll be going into all of that, making sure that your clinic looks correct. Make sure the appearance of it is well. You just have more time. You have somebody to work with you more closely on that. You have Miss Monica Parham, who's going to be showing you how to apply polyurethane-based units, which you'll learn that in the theory. What is a polyurethane-based? And how to do haircuts, because she does a lot of shortcuts. We got Miss Terry Brown, who will be teaching you how to put together do repairs and in-house customization. Because to be realistic, guys, they're saying the rumors about a recession and things like that. It is hard to order custom units right now during this time. So we have Ms. Terry Brown, who will teach you how to take a stock unit that is readily available, and you'll learn the difference between both of those and actually customize that and put that on a sewing machine and get that corrected for you. Sharon Ream, she'll be there teaching you doing the same thing. She'll be showing her braidless attachment methods and advanced cutting blends that will blend. We have Kent Hunter, who's there teaching barbering techniques, and she'll be actually showing how to do that loose afro attachment method, using loose hair attachment and blend it in, and ways he was able to upcharge his clients, adding this to his service. And of course, myself, I'll be teaching insurance reimbursement and medical marketing. And Mrs. Cat, who will, if you are a person who still does weaving, she offers a base solution, the Weave Buddy, that can help you elevate your pricing when it comes to helping clients with hair loss. Because we know how hard it can be, how difficult it can be to, and how unsafe it is to add tension to already thin hair. So this can help you take your weaving techniques to another level. All right. So coming back in. Yes. Yes. So you already know how it is. That weave butter system. I had somebody need to put it on the other day. I should have got it. Because it definitely makes the job way easier. Um, yes. Oh, so that part you need help with doing the insurance. I'm not sure. I know I was talking a lot, so I don't know which part that is, but we help you in all those parts. Okay. And if you go to my website, how you doing, Miss Hope, Patricia? Thank you for coming on in. Um, we want to make sure that you guys are properly equipped because, like I said, y'all, it's not enough of us doing this. It's not enough of us doing this. And a lot of clients do not realize the many resources that are available to help. We even go into the different organizations that help, like American Cancer Society, National Alopecia Areata Foundation. Even those organizations offer funding for our clients because, I mean, they're going through something that's traumatic to them, and they need help. And there's a lot of organization for kids. I have a 3-year-old client right now who she's been diagnosed with alopecia areata. All her hair just came out like in a week. What do you tell a parent? Like, hey, you're gonna have to pay this money. There's nothing available for your child. So because I'm listed with different medical company, with other kid organizations, this baby is gonna get her a free get her unit covered from this organization for up until she's 18. I mean, hopefully her hair grows back before then, but if it doesn't, there's something for them. And that's why I say it's not all about the money for me, guys. I just want to make sure that your clients as well as yourself is informed, and it just makes sense. Why offer such a specialized service and not accept insurance, government contracting, partner with organizations for hair loss individuals, kids, adults, men, women, and deal with medical financing and knowing how to package it and offer it to your clients. Think about when you go to those doctor's offices, like, if it's one of those specialty clinics, they offer you look around in their office, they have signs up about ways that you can pay for cosmetic things that they don't cover on insurance. And I want you to help me set your clinic up to do the same thing. All right. So I try not to hold you guys long. I hope that kind of sparks some fire up under you so you can also get your business certified to do this information, is what provide this to your clients and offer these services to your clients. It's just too much out there for them. And I can assure you, for those who may not have that ability to get covered, just the fact that you have set yourself, position yourself in this way of medically presenting yourself, the client is going to respect you and they will find help to pay for something that they so deservingly need. This is not I'm just getting this service because I want to. These people are getting this service because they need it. All right. And people are not offering it. So you're welcome. I'm glad. Thank you guys for jumping on. So if you have any questions for me, I must drop a link where you guys can schedule a time for us to chat, so we can see what it is that you need. And like I said, those trainings that are coming up, we do have bonuses for early sign up on, the Sims Academy, like I said, that is going on in August. All 3 parts are, the cost is $34.50. And we do have payment plans available for that. You're welcome, Ms. Patricia. And we also have for the non-surgical hair replacement intensive, if you sign up before August 15th, just register and get your deposit secured, you can get a one-on-one bonus with myself and Sakara Hair, so we can go ahead and get you your jump start to this business. Go ahead and get you going. So by the time November comes, when the training is, you're already set. Okay, you'll just be coming and getting those techniques applied, get that hands-on training and learn these different techniques so you can help whoever comes in your door. All right. So thank you guys for joining me. Share this out. I do have it's on YouTube, so you can share it out. It's public. I think, and invite your friends to this group. The training is available for everyone who's interested. You don't have to be in hair loss yet. But like I said, I'm Amber McCray, a lucrative insurance strategist, and I hope that this helps you out. And I also will be coming to you in another few weeks with another training. So if there's any topics that you're interested in hearing, let me know, drop them below, DM them to me, and we can just get going and bring that knowledge to you. All right, have a great day.